In the early 3rd century BCE, Egypt was no longer ruled by pharaohs, but by Greek kings descended from one of history's greatest conquerors, Alexander the Great. After his death, his general Ptolemy seized Egypt and dreamed of turning Alexandria into more than a capital. He wanted it to become the intellectual center of the world. His vision was radical: gather all human knowledge in one place. The Library of Alexandria was not just a building. It was part of a massive research complex called the Mouseion, a sanctuary for scholars. Scientists, philosophers, mathematicians, astronomers, doctors, and historians were invited from across the known world. They were paid salaries, given housing, fed by the state, and freed from labor so they could think. Ships entering Alexandria's harbor were searched. Any book found on board was confiscated, copied, and stored. Originals were kept. Copies were returned. The library did not ask permission. It took knowledge by force, believing it belonged to humanity, not individuals. At its height, the library may have held over 400,000 scrolls, possibly more. Each scroll represented years of human thought. Works from Egypt, Greece, Persia, India, and beyond, many of which would never exist again. Inside these halls, scholars calculated the size of the Earth with astonishing accuracy. They mapped the stars. They described blood circulation centuries before modern medicine. They designed early steam-powered devices. They debated democracy, ethics, physics, and the nature of the universe. One scholar, Eratosthenes, used shadows and geometry to calculate Earth's circumference, off by less than 1%. Another, Hero of Alexandria, built machines powered by steam. Others catalogued thousands of animal species, studied anatomy through dissection, and preserved ancient histories that are now completely lost. This place was not ancient superstition, it was ancient science. But such power creates enemies. As centuries passed, Alexandria became a battleground of empires. Romans replaced Greeks. Politics replaced curiosity. Funding declined. Scholars left. And the library, once protected by kings, became vulnerable. Then came the fires. The truth is uncomfortable. The Library of Alexandria was not destroyed in a single night. It died slowly through neglect, religious conflict, political violence, and repeated destruction. Julius Caesar's fire may have damaged part of it. Later, Christian and pagan riots likely destroyed more. Eventually, whatever remained vanished into history. No final list of what was lost exists. That's the tragedy. We don't know how close humanity once came to understanding the universe. We don't know what technologies were abandoned. We don't know what cures, machines, philosophies, or discoveries were erased before they could shape the future. Imagine a world where ancient science continued uninterrupted, where knowledge was preserved instead of reset, where humanity did not have to rediscover ideas already solved centuries earlier. The fall of the Library of Alexandria is not just a historical event, it is a warning. Civilizations don't collapse only when armies invade. They collapse when knowledge is ignored, defunded, burned, or silenced, when curiosity is replaced by control, when truth becomes dangerous. Today, we think of ourselves as advanced, but the ruins of Alexandria whisper a different story, that humanity once stood on the edge of something far greater and let it slip away. The greatest loss in history was not gold or land. It was knowledge. And once lost, it never truly returns. If stories like this matter to you, stories that reveal how fragile human progress really is, then subscribe to the Once Upon Earth channel, where ancient history isn't dead. It's remembered.